What's up, YouTube? It's your boy THC Rich, and we're back with part 2 of the Strawnanna Melt grow. Let me show you what we got going on. All right, so last time we had started the seeds. I apologize, but I didn't have time to record me put them into some solo cups. So I put them into some solo cups, and now they are ready to be transplanted into the bed. Let me show you what we got. There we go. These are the keepers right here. You see they're all pretty uniform. The one in the back left, maybe a little bit taller than the rest, but that's what training's for. All right, so y'all can see this bed of soil. I'm having my cover crop going in here, so now I need to go ahead and do a chop and drop. I'm just gonna take all this cover crop I've been growing, chop it up, and dump it right down on top of the soil. So, let's get to it. All right, you gotta make sure you're not chopping too low down into the dirt. You don't want to cut up your worms or mess with your soil too much. You know, we're just dropping this right on top. Y'all can do what y'all want. I'm just telling you what I do.
Watch the channel go insane. Tips and tricks so slick, growing gold out the strain. From the dirt to the jar.
Watch your fingers when you're doing this too, man. I've definitely cut my fingers a few times.
No PhD, just a G with the green thumb. Hydroponic hustle where the sticky dreams come. Trimmed up tight, every leaf looking pristine. Smells so loud, neighbors think it's a crime scene. Stone a vibe, but the grind never stopped. From seedling to flowering, aiming for the top. Clones in the corner, genetics in the vault. Harvest, heavy buds, frosty like salt. KC's finest, call me the wee Picasso. Art in the grow room, every leaf like a motto. Humidity, balance, nutrients in the flow. Master of my craft, though I'm just a bro that grows. THC Rich, watch the channel go insane. Tips and tricks so slick, growing gold out the strain.
Alright, let's chopping some of these bigger leaves up here. And all of this cover crop is just going to turn into nutrients for the plant. So you take from the soil, you give it back to the soil. There we go. So tray out of here. Sophie, go, please. All right. So now I just got to dig a couple little holes, and I'm gonna get my plants in. All right. So let's dig some holes. I got 5 plants here, so I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to move my moisture meter because I had it in the middle last time. Just set it over here for now. So I'm gonna use the cup itself. All right, so I'm transplanting out of solo cups. I just like to take my take the plant, put it between my 2 fingers here, and just flip it over. Squeeze the cup a little bit. It'll work itself out. Getting phony, get it by the seed. That's all Jesus. Uh-oh, I got a little crooked, so I'll pick that back up. You know, these are actually a little dry. I should have watered these yesterday, but I didn't make it home in time for the light, so I missed it. So that soil didn't really hold itself together as much as I normally would have liked, but everything ain't perfect when it comes to growing, so make it work. Let's grow. So that's 1 down, 4 to go. That's all about it. We're gonna do one right here. And you don't want to be too close to the edges here when you're doing this. It's just a feeling I have. I can't tell you why. I just don't like to go too close to the edges. So that's my reasoning. If y'all haven't heard this new Wiz Khalifa Cushion Orange Juice too, I got it playing right now in my ears because I don't want to get copyrighted. But y'all should go check this out, man. This whole album is dope. Go a little bit deeper. All right. Because I got a vibe. I think I might go water these. These are actually a lot drier than I would like. Give me 1 minute. Oh, root system isn't terribly huge in here. I could have waited for sure, but I didn't want to, so here we are. Everyone, man, when I first started growing, I used to be so gentle with these things. I mean, don't get me wrong. They are young plants. They are fragile, but I was overly cautious when I started. These things are resilient. They want to live, so if everything don't go perfect, man, don't worry about it too much. Just do as best as you can, and everything will fucking work out, man. All right, 2 down. Oh, I should probably dig a hole first. So last time I grew in here, I only grew, look, I found 3 plants. I'm gonna do 5 this time, but just veg for a shorter time. Look, I found a little root ball. So if you find big root balls like this from your old plants, you can go ahead and take these out.
Yeah. It's THC rich, got the tips and the tricks. Plant game strong, watch the buds get thick. KC roots, yeah, I'm planting my claim. Organic flow, no pro, just a bro in the game. From the soil to the sky, watch the green rise. Best bud in the city, yeah, it's no surprise. Yeah, roll it, light it, pass it, that's the vibe. THC rich, stoner king, stay alive. Grow lights hum, got the room in bloom. Sweet terpene scents, yeah, they fill they room. I'm the rookie with the rookies, but my garden don't lie. Soon to be the best, Kansas City gon' fly. Not a pro, just a dude with a plan.
All right, so we're all transplanted. Man, get my moisture sensor back in here. Let's throw it over here this time. No surprise. That's the vibe. THC rich, stoner king, stay alive. Got the YouTube link, giving growers. Okay, so we got everything transplanted now. Now I'm gonna go ahead and mix up some root wise, some water, some Q-Yaha. Get everything watered in to get some microbial life into the soil. And we're on a movie, y'all. Give me 1 minute. I'll show you what we got going on next. To the sky. Watch the green. All right, so before we get everything watered in, I need to go ahead and re-amend the soil. This soil's been here for just over a year now, so I don't really need a heavy re-amend, and I did a pretty small grow in this bed last time. So I'm gonna do 1 cup of craft blend, dual soil craft blend, 1 cup of that. And then I'm gonna do a 1/2 cup of the Build a Soil gnarly barley. Then I will do 1/2 cup of the Kashi blend, another Build a Soil product. Y'all can't tell, I like Build a Soil. So I'll probably fast forward to this part, but let's go. I don't want to put these directly on the stalks, so I just kind of work my way around the plants. And these are, this is a half cup measuring cup I have, so I need a cup of this. So I'm gonna do 2 of these and the 1 of the other 2 of the gnarly barley and the Kashi blend. And yeah, I really don't claim to know everything. I'm probably the farthest thing from a professional grower, but I do work hard to learn more and more the longer I grow. So I feel like I'm getting better every time. I am open to suggestions. So if y'all see something I could be doing better, let me know. Or even if y'all have questions for me, drop them down in the comments. I'd be more than happy to reply. Give you my opinion, what I would do, what I think, you know, whatever the case may be. And this is a 3x3 bed. So if you guys are in 5-gallon pots, 10 gallons, 20 gallons, whatever, you know, you have to, everything is proportions here. So obviously if you're in something a lot smaller, you don't want to put as much on as me, but I'm re-amending a lot more soil. So be cautious of that. You don't want to overdo it. And the more you put down, the more it costs you. So this is the gnarly barley. So I'm gonna do a half cup of the gnarly barley. I'll tell you, man, growing is just one of the most rewarding things that I do in life. Obviously, I love knowing that my medicine is clean, and I know every input, how it's been handled, where it's been handled, who's handled it. But just to watch something grow for so long that you have taken care of, you know, I kind of look at this like, man, I can't believe I did that. You know, back in the day with everything being so illegal and you have to be down low with smoking and growing. And now the education is just out there for free, man. It's fucking crazy. All right, let's get the, what's this called? Kashi blend. Kashi blend, another half cup of the Kashi blend. Here we go. Oops. You know, try to spread it out. So you don't have to be perfect here. It is organics. You just want to make sure you have the right proportions. All right, now I need to kind of work this into the soil.
TAC rich, the bud grower supreme.
We're
Kansas
good.
City king, you step into my dream. Organic vibes.
Yep, let's get some top dress. We'll throw some top dress on here. All right, so here's the top dress kit. Part compost, part worm castings. So let's get this thing open. All right. So this bag is brand new, pretty chunky. So, oh no. And I have got fungus gnats in here. So I'm 100% gonna have to use WDG 3000. There are fungus gnats in here. I've been using this top dress for a while. This is my first bag that's had fungus gnats, so that is a little disappointing. But, you know, it is what it is. You gotta grow with the game and take what comes at you. So we'll go ahead and take care of that. We'll still use this. And I'm gonna put probably about an inch or so of top dress on here. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure you get all this stuff broken down, spread out pretty much as evenly as possible, because when we water this in, you want to make sure all the microbes and everything that are in this top dress get down into your soil and start breaking down all this cover crop we just put down. It's gonna start breaking down all these amendments we just put on top. So this is gonna do all the good shit you want it to do. You know, you take care of your soil will take care of your plants. It's crazy how simple this really could be. I know this definitely can seem a little overwhelming if you're just starting. I do remember when I started this, 100% overwhelmed me thinking, oh, I don't know shit about soil biology and microbes and nematodes and don't overthink it. You don't have to know all that shit. You have to know the basics. And if you work with a reputable, trustable company, you know, you pretty much always rest assured you have the right stuff and that they've already done all the hard work and all the research. You know, just follow their recipe. It'd be as simple as that.
Flip that soil with the air full of life. Got the 4x4 10 sharper than a knife. No shortcuts, nah, just me in the fight. Boutique buds, glowing loud in the night. Temperature steady, it's a rhythm I hold. Hydro flows true, turning dirt into gold. From the seeds to the grow, it's the story I mold. It's the vibe, Kansas City's untold.
Jose, this is my first time ever growing 5 plants in here. I only did 3 in here last time, but you know, I had to worry about my plant count, so I had to keep it down to 3. But now, I harvested some shit, so here I'm allowed to have 12 plants. So I like to have 12 plants. All right, I think I got enough on here and just kind of spread it out around. Spread it out, spread it out. All right, so we've got our plants in now. We've got it re-amended. We've got our top dress on there. Now we need to mix up some water. I was just gonna do some root wise and some Q-Yaha, but since that bag did have some fungus gnats, I'm gonna put in some WDG 3000, which I'll probably from here on out just always put WDG 3000 in my water when I put on a top dress, just to make sure I can kill any larvae or anything that's still in that top dress bag. All right, so we got 3 gallons of water here. Then we're gonna use some Rootwise Biocatalyst. We're also gonna use some Rootwise Microbe Complete, some Q-Yaha, and to help with those fungus gnats, some WDG 3000. All right. Oh no. Grow room hat. Get you one of these for your drill. So Rootwise Biocatalysts. Another grow room hack. This thing has been a lifesaver. Those big chaping sprayers and stuff like that, they're a pain in the ass to move around. They're a pain in the ass to fucking clean. This thing's nice and simple. It's like $20-something on Amazon. Don't even know what it's called anymore. But found one of these on Amazon. It's dope. So that's it, you know. Now I just water it all in. You know, especially when you're watering with this WDG 3000. You really want to make sure you're hitting every square inch of the top, because you want to make sure it hits all of the larvae anywhere in here. All right, so that's it. We've got everything done. We've got our 5 plants transplanted into our bed. We've got the re-amendment done. We've got the top dress put on. We've got everything watered in. We've got the fungus gnat issue taken care of. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Here it is now. Well, it don't look like much yet. Get this thing a couple weeks, man. We're gonna be booming in here. Again, this is GC Genetics. Strawnanna Melt, that's what it's called. And we're running this in the AC Infinity 4x4 tent with a grassroots 3x3 bed. I'm using all Builder Soil products in this grow, as far as my amendments and soil. Got the Evo, or AC Infinity Evo 6 here in this tent. If y'all got any questions, drop them down in the comments. Let me know. I'll get back to y'all. Until next time, man. Peace.
Yeah, like, yeah.